Hi there, it's Mike here from Smart Life AV, and today we're looking at the Paradigm custom install elite range of speakers built for home cinemas and high-end media rooms. Paradigm's a company that established in 1982 in Canada. We've been lucky enough to visit their factory in Toronto, which was an incredible experience. All of what they do is based on scientific research with the National Research Council of Canada, and the study revealed that 96% of people like listening to the same type of sound. And those three elements were low distortion, wide dispersion, and a flat range mid-frequency response. So all of the products that they make are developed on those principles. The elite range of speakers combines all of their patented technology to create the ultimate product for this purpose. So we're going to show you a few of those products today. Now there are three main ranges in Paradigm's custom install range. There's the home range, which is just your most value range with no particular patented technology. There's the Pro range, which benefits from some patented technology, and the Elite range, which is their flagship range for custom install. These speakers are available in 6.5 and 8-inch variants for the ceiling speaker range. So here we have the 8-inch Paradigm CI Elite series, the round version of it. So this is your typical ceiling speaker. You can see that it's got a closed back design to protect the components, and it's got very high quality components used, including things like metal coated dog legs for installation, binding posts for good speaker connections, and a solid metal basket that is holding everything together. On the front, you'll notice the cone features the patented active ridge technology, which is this bumpy surround around the edge, and that bumpy surround basically translates to the speaker being able to output double the volume with 50% less distortion. That means that your amplifiers don't have to drive these speakers as hard to get more power output from them, and even when they're cranked up, they are still going to be crystal clear to listen to. It also features their perforated phase aligning lens. So this little cover on the cool ferrofluid cooled tweeter basically prevents out of phase frequencies from leaving the tweeter area. What that means for you is when you're listening to high frequencies, they're going to be clear and not sound muddy. Around the lens, we have this flower shaped this structure. So this is an aluminium flower shape, and it's designed for two purposes. So it's called reduced edge diffraction. It prevents frequencies from mixing and getting muddy, but it also helps spread the sound from the tweeter wider. So if you're sitting slightly offset, then you're still going to hear a very clear response on those high frequencies. The round model is your kind of standard speaker that will be mounted in the ceiling above head height, maybe for Atmos channels, your height channels, or if you're quite close to the listening area, then you'd probably use those. They also offer the E80R, the E80A, which is the angled version of this same speaker. So exactly the same, but you can see that this is a much bigger enclosure. On the back, you can see that it has an enormous magnet, and this is how it sits in the ceiling. So once again, solid metal magnet, metal dog legs, a very high quality constructed product. And the purpose of having an angled speaker is this potentially would be placed in the front of the room if you had to go for angled speakers, because for some reason you couldn't have speakers on the wall. The benefit of this is very simple physics. When a round speaker fires sound down, it has a limited beam angle in which that sound can be heard. So majority of your energy, your sound, is being wasted if you're sitting further away, out of the range of the speaker. However, if this speaker is in the ceiling and the sound is coming at an angle, you are going to hear that audio much clearer if you are sitting further away, because the sound waves are targeted towards the listening area. This is obviously a larger footprint, it requires a bigger cutout, but it does serve a purpose, and angled speakers definitely make a difference over downfiring speakers when you are not seated anywhere near that speaker. For your primary channels, we have the InWall series. So this is the E3LCR. It's the entry-level in-wall speaker from the Elite range. It is a closed back design. You can see it's fully encompassed. Again, very heavy, solid wood construction, metal dog legs, and what's at the front of the speaker. So we have two passive radiators. So these help dissipate the heat at the top and the bottom of the speaker. Two mid-range drivers. These are 4.5 inch on this particular model, I believe. 5.5 inch on this particular model. And then we have the tweeter with the PPA lens and the heatsink, the flower heatsink, the reduced edge diffraction on this unit as well. As you step up to the E5 and the E7, you get larger 6.5 inch cones, and you also get another mid-range speaker behind the tweeter. In terms of performance, these are, in our opinion, one of the best sounding home cinema speakers that you can purchase for your home. The clarity on the output of these speakers is so crystal clear. You can hear voices, you can hear explosions. It performs equally as well when you're listening to music or watching movies. Of course, for aesthetics, you do get speaker grills for all of the products, just to demonstrate. So if you didn't want to look at it, then you have the speaker grills which will cover the speakers up. But they do sound absolutely fantastic. And if you partner them with Anthem, which is Paradigm's sister brand that creates audiovisual receivers, AV receivers, amplifiers, and other electronic components, then you are looking at a match made in heaven. When you have an end-to-end product line that's designed and built to work with each other in the perfect way, from the electronics to the speakers and the subwoofers as well, you get a phenomenal sounding room. And the Anthem features room correction technology where you can also calibrate and fine-tune the output of the speakers. So yeah, if you are interested in having a dedicated home cinema room installed or a very high-end living room, media room setup, then please feel free to get in touch. If you do not currently have space at the front of your room, we also offer feature wall designs. So we can build a custom feature wall for you at the front of the living room to house the speakers. So they can be recessed into a feature wall. Many options available. So if you're thinking of having high quality audio installed or any other sort of technology, then feel free to reach out using the normal means on our website or via socials at SmartLife AV. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video.